Yay Media Group.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie.
I'm Trey.
This is your weekly dose of BS.
Who makes your leggings?
Oh God, I don't know. You know what? This is like the thing. These are so old. Chance's old basketball coach from when he was in 5th grade. His wife sold athleisure wear.
Oh. So these are not Lululemon.
No, and I was just trying to help her, he said, oh, my wife sells this stuff, and he was such a good basketball coach. I was like, you know what?
I'm gonna buy your leggings.
I'll buy a pair of, and I actually like them just fine.
Well, have you heard of all the scandal going on with Lululemon?
No.
Oh, this is just going to rock your world. Maybe not, because I feel like you're more of an Aloe Viore girl now.
Yeah.
But so Ken Paxton, who is just not my favorite person.
Ken Paxton?
Is the Attorney General of Texas.
Okay.
Is that right? Yes.
Okay.
He filed a lawsuit about a month ago against Shein because they found that there's something called forever chemicals in their clothes, and they're chemicals that that are on the clothes that seep into your body that can lead to cancer or other various things that we don't really want.
Yeah.
So he filed that lawsuit. And then in doing more research, he found that Fashion Nova, there was one more fast fashion brand, and Lululemon.
Ooh.
All of those brands have forever chemicals in their clothes. So they're being sued. So in other countries, these things are illegal. In the United States, they're not.
Well, thank God.
Rightfully.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you have Lululemon, just know that you could die.
Oh my, Trey, that's horrible. These are not Lululemon. First of all, he starts off by saying, are those Lululemon? Because he wanted them to be Lululemon. He was like, please say yes. Have you watched, oh my gosh, I Love on the Spectrum, where that one guy, I forget his name. He's like, please say yes, please say yes. Please say no. That's Trey.
What? I love him. He is my favorite. What is he? He's like, per se, or he goes, interesting.
Oh yeah, and per se.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I say that in my head all the time now.
I say that to Travis all the time. I'm sure he's like, I would like a divorce. You are ridiculous.
And you say, interesting.
Yes. Or I'll be like with the moves, I'll be like, should we take the boxes upstairs per se? He's like, shut up. Oh my gosh. She's like, you've really got to get a life, Stephanie. And I'm like, listen, I do.
Since he filed this lawsuit, now Fashion Nova has on their website a little warning just to cover their own butts. It says could lead to cancer. Who knows? But just if you're shopping for your summer wardrobe, know that that's an issue.
Well, dang, my whole bottom drawer of my Lululemon speed shorts that I've had for 10 years, you know what? I need to get rid of them. This is the thing. Whenever I first started wearing Lululemon speed shorts, I don't even wear them anymore. I'm going to be honest. I do not wear them anymore. But back when I ran, this was right when Housewives came out. I would run half marathons. And then I stopped because I was like, this job stresses me out. I already feel like I'm having a heart attack all the time. Running is not going to make it better. So there was my really good friend who is a crazy runner, got me in this silly little Lululemon speed shorts Facebook group. Back then, Facebook was a big thing still. Now I feel like I just kind of push everything to Facebook, but I never get on Facebook.
If I didn't use Facebook, well, right now I'm just on Marketplace, just seeing what's around. Yeah. If I didn't use that, I would not have a Facebook.
So these speed shorts, this Lululemon speed shorts group, people would sell their used shorts, these runners.
Trading cards.
Yeah, because they only make, I didn't know this, but maybe not now, but Lululemon, with their speed shorts, they would only do the patterns once, a lot of times. Mm-hmm. And when they sold out, they sold out. So then people would, say you bought a pair of shorts for $45. People would sell their used shorts for $100 because they were there were certain ones that were really the camo, I remember back in the day, were hard to get. The pink camo, forget about it. There are all these crazy. Even to this day, I gave my cousin some of my, whenever I did the Seawees run, which was the Lululemon half marathon, I bought stuff I didn't even like because I was like, oh, these people are crazy. They just spend double the money on like the ugliest things sometimes. I bought like shorts that I didn't even, and like skirts I didn't even like, because I was like, oh, if worst case scenario, I can resell them, because nobody could buy them unless you did the race.
Don't worry, Travis. If we go broke, I have some shorts.
It's so dumb. Like if you think, I mean, the stuff I've done in my life, like Travis the other day was like, do you remember when you decided you wanted to get into, oh God, what was it? Like that crazy couponing stuff? Like
were you an extreme couponer?
I thought I wanted to be one for a day. I was like, oh my God, all these people would just go to the store and get everything for free. I'm going to see if I could do that. I couldn't. I literally was like, I had my whole like a little book, and it was so, I was like, this is just not the life I just really tried. But what I realized when I tried to be an extreme couponer for 1 week of my life, that's also why I really need to get, once my kids graduate, I'm concerned about how weird I'm going to be, because I just get into weird stuff. But when I decided for that 1 week to get into extreme couponing to see if I could master it, like the other ladies I saw, I realized that everything was like stuff I don't buy.
Right.
So yes, I could go and, buy 5 ketchups and get the, 6th one for free. But do I really need 6 ketchups? No. So I felt like at the end of the day.
So they just had a bunch of random shit that did not go together in their pantry. Just like,
so that's kind of what
19 cans of beans and some ketchup.
And I mean, I'm sure some people really know how to do it, and they'll like, use multiple coupons and like.
But you really can't do it anymore. The grocery stores were like, yeah, we're going to cut that out.
Well, thank God, because it was hard. I feel like you have to be really good at math to be an extreme couponer. I was like, what in the world? And then like, nobody wants to be behind you if you're an extreme couponer either, right? Because then it takes you 5 hours to, check out because of all your, but I did like for 1 week of my life. That show was like, I think there was a show or something and it was on and it was really hot. And these people would go in and they would take their husband. And Travis also wasn't a supportive enough husband of my extreme couponing to go with me and take the other 2 buggies full of shit we didn't need to see if we could get it all for free.
Oh, wait, we got to take a break real quick. I'll be right back. I'll tell you about this movie about extreme couponing. Okay, so there's this movie about these women. I think they were in Nevada that they were extreme couponers, but they were like, we got to take this to the next level. And they started making their own coupons. And they somehow hacked the grocery store's like couponing system.
Oh no, they figured out where they got the coupons.
Oh, they got the barcodes. Or they intercepted the packages too, right?
No. What happened was I've watched the show and
This is a movie.
It's a true crime thing. It's real. And I've seen the true crime thing. So what happened is they were extreme couponers. And sometimes you could get things for free. And they figured out, I think it was at some place in Mexico, like over the border, who actually manufactured and made the coupons for free stuff. So then they went to somebody, they infiltrated that place and got somebody that works there and paid them under the table for him to give them all the like, whenever somebody messes up, they're like, here's a free meal or here's free whatever. Like occasionally to make up for something, they'll give you free stuff. And he started giving them those and then they would sell them, kind of a black market of couponing. And then they would pay this guy a little bit under the table, but millions and millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, they made a lot of money.
Yes.
It's a really good movie. There's some like big actresses in this. There was 2 guys recently in Dallas that were arrested for a $2 million like gift card coupon scam that they were running. They somehow like hacked the barcode somehow and were using these gift cards that weren't actually paid for. Very interesting.
It's crazy. But yeah, that's how that story was. But so that lasted 1 week and then I was like, you know what? This is not for me. I feel like you have to be super organized and like really intentional to be an extreme couponer. So yeah, it was not for me. But Travis still makes fun of me to this day. He's like, remember that 1 week that you thought you were going to be an extreme coupon lady? And I was like, yeah, shut up.
And look at me now.
Yeah, I'm a failure.
Full price.
Yep, all full price. Yep, I'll pay double.
If you're not aware, we are the faces of the new Devil Wears Prada movie.
We are. You know what? Every time there's a new movie out, I get it. People don't go to the movies as much as they used to, I'm guessing, and they really need to make sure that they're, making sure people know about the movies, so they call us to do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, they said, who can promote this movie like no one else?
Yeah,
and we answered.
Most people would think the Kardashians or, like somebody real famous. But no, that's actually wrong.
It's these two.
We are the only way that the movie, places.
We are keeping that industry afloat.
Yeah, we are. Like if you want to be number one at the box office, you call us.
Mm-hmm. We
Everything
will be there.
we've done is number one at the box
Turn
office.
to gold.
Wicked 2, Wicked for Good. The second Wicked.
Massive numbers.
Huge numbers after we came along, right?
I can't imagine what we're going to do to The Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, like they were like, you know what? And if you've noticed, Wicked number 1,
Meh.
they had a ton of money. They spent all this money out there talking about it. Wicked number 2, they didn't really do it as much because we came along.
And saved it.
Yeah, and we were like, you know what? We've got you. So this Wicked number 2, it was like number 1 on the I'm pretty sure it was number 1. And there was a time where they were thinking about not even having the movie come out because they were so scared that it wouldn't do great numbers. And then they hired us, and look at us.
And look at them.
Yeah.
They're doing
so
incredible.
much money.
Yeah.
And Devil Wears Prada 2, they were like, this movie wasn't, a huge hit the first time. It's been a long time. So we need to make sure.
We need people that are relevant to promote this.
Yes. So they called us.
Yeah, well, actually, they called Stephanie, and I answered before she could and said yes.
Yes, yeah, my manager messaged.
Yep.
And I didn't even know what was going on because I was back in, I was deep in my packing life. And then Trey said yes for me. And then Trey had it all figured out. And I was like, all I had to do was just show up.
Yeah, I said, this is great. Stephanie gets paid, and I got to raid the concession stand.
Yes.
And that was, the rest is history. We did a little photo shoot at the Cinemark.
Fantastic.
Cinemark's really putting an ad spend behind these photos because they have people that keep sending them to me.
If you see us, make sure you like it and comment and say, wow, like, what models?
What? I could not imagine two better people to promote this film. Make sure you say that under Cinemark's photo.
Yeah, and also say, you know what?
Hire them for the next one.
I didn't even know this movie was coming out until these wonderful people let me know. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will tell you though, in the brief, so the concept was like all dressed up and nowhere to go. And so we're like, oh, great. We can make this amazing, all this stuff. And then I was like, hold on. What, like if this is a fashion movie in our fashion promotions, can we like show brand labels? And they said, no. The only thing you can show is Prada. And we said, well, dang it.
Yep.
Neither of us really have a lot of Prada.
But I did have a purse.
Yep. And we made it work.
We showed it. Yes, I did. But and it's so funny because we had to do pictures. Like it was a photo/video. And the pictures, my favorite one was us feeding each other hot dogs. And they were like,
Disney did not like that.
No, Disney was like, can we X the one of you feeding a hot dog to him? And I was like, okay.
Yeah, we gave them gold and they didn't use it. So I'll be posting that on my Instagram.
Yeah, Trey was like, okay, well, I'll just post it. I said, so look for his hot dog.
That was our golden photo.
Yeah, it was so good. I loved our hot dog photo.
I know.
But no, it's good. You know, Trey, I was like, I kind of was embarrassing. There's this one Cinemark that we go to film all this for, saving the movie industry. Mm-hmm. And I told Trey, I said, you know what's really sad is the only time I've ever been here was looking absolutely stupid. Like first time we were dressed as Elsa's, or not Elsa's. We were dressed as Glinda's, which very special. And then this time we're full, look like we're going to
full glam, look like we're going to the Oscars.
Yeah, and we're going into Cinemark.
And you know what? We walked in and those people didn't even flinch. They were like,
that's the interesting part. They were like, wow, okay, hello.
But you know what? We didn't get to see the movie.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen. I think it comes out really soon though.
No, we were like, hey, when's the
So I
friends
love
and family
Trey
preview?
Because he will ask for something in a great, in a way that you don't know you do know he's at. I know what he's doing. So we were with the manager of Cinemark, who's the nicest guy ever, and he always lets us just raid his concession stand. I accidentally stole a bag of M&Ms, or a box of M&Ms. I felt bad, and then Trey said, it's okay. So I ate them on the way home. So Trey was like, do you have any I really can't wait to see this movie. Do you have any free previews beforehand? I was like, Trey,
one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask.
He's going to always, he is my Travis Jr. Travis will always ask too. And then the guy was like, yes, but it's for employees.
Yeah, he said it was a few days before the movie, and I was like, I want to see it this week. And we did this a few weeks ago, and they wouldn't show it. I guess they're keeping this one tight. Disney is they're a little
tight-lipped.
Yeah, a little hard.
But we are very grateful to Disney because they give us these fun jobs.
Yes. And we are available for your next premiere, whatever that may be.
Yeah, we're ready and willing.
Yep.
We are ready and willing.
So on that note, we have to go be fabulous.
Yes.
Somewhere else.
Well, I'm not going to be. I mean, I literally, thank God Travis did not pack. I had my toothbrush out this morning, and then I realized I packed my toothpaste. I packed everything.
You packed for the Derby already, right? Oh, God. You haven't packed for the Derby yet?
No, I know what I'm bringing, but...
Okay. These professional packers aren't packing up your closet right now, right?
Maybe.
Oh, Lord. All right, we have to go.
Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Hollman on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart. You can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast, and you can watch on YouTube at Weekly Dose of BS.
Bye.
Yay Media Group.